didn't we, Floa?
Yes, indeed.
And thanks to a certain someone I shall not name, the winning name is Laffen Gilling on it Gerkenbas Droppensas Gogogoch.
Ah, yes.
Gesundheit.
Yes.
This is the one time you will hear me say it, and the one that's donated for it is not even here. It's great. But yeah, we're just gonna shorten this down to Lanfair, so double L's, A, yeah, like that, yeah. I have 3 screens. I turn to the left, I turn to the right. But yeah, that is your winning name, so I'm now gonna hand it over to you. Good luck on the run.
All right, thank you very much. Yeah, welcome to the most engaging run of ESA. We're gonna be showing Fire Emblem. Engage!
Hey.
Yeah.
So we're just going through and setting the settings now. This is required for the category, of course.
Yeah. So we're playing on normal difficulty simply because that's fastest. Classic mode also makes... Actually, casual mode would be faster, but we just routed it on classic difficulty. And we're also running on fixed growth types, meaning whenever we get a level up, we get fixed stats. All right, and having said that, I would say we can start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Woo! Let's go.
All right. As with every good RPG, we're gonna start by skipping cutscenes.
Yes. And also changing some settings.
I love me some good old cutscene skipping. And that. All right.
So going into our settings, changing off some of the slow settings like animations, making sure game speed is going to fast. You know, the classic Pokemon start of making sure everything is going quickly. We're very much in the tutorial stages of the game where we're getting explained our character. Our character's name is Elir, and they're the most overpowered character because they're a dragon.
You mean our character's name is Lanfair?
Lanfair, yes, sorry, because that's very fair.
Yeah, and that's the first stage done, the tutorial basically.
Hardest stage.
Yeah, definitely.
No.
Looking forward to the other hardest stage.
The next hardest stage, yes.
Hardest stage.
We have the hard stage, then the hardest stage, and then the hardest stage.
Yeah.
Is this how English works?
Yes, yes, it is.
Yes.
Unfortunately. We've now got 2 units. So Fire Emblem is a game where you control multiple units at a time. Sure, we're using our main character Elir, who's the main plot protag, and they are probably the best unit we could be using. However, we're manipulating some stuff about the terrain here as well, because there are bushes and such, and waiting for a story trigger to come in. Which, hey, this is the story trigger, which we are skipping. Music's rocking out. Player phase. So the main gimmick of this whole game is the engage mode, which I believe that we're showing off now.
Yeah. Yeah, we just got our first emblem ring, and we're gonna do stuff with it, so to say.
Yeah, so you engage with all the prior characters of the game series. Yeah. For example, in this series, we're engaging, getting a ring of Marth.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite prior Fire Emblem character? NK.
Oh. I've just started playing Free Houses. So
Hey. We seeing anything from that?
I forgot all the names. So
Yes. Green hair.
Green hair.
yeah, but there's one thing I wanted to mention. Like, you have seen that there are level ups, like in obvious any RPG game, and there's one thing that is special here, like compared to Free Houses or any other games, the stats are always fixed. So, like in Free Houses, when you solve a run, you have to get certain stats to get certain values and to go faster, or to hope to get certain stats to get certain abilities. In this case, we don't need to roll for the dice for it, so we always get the certain stats to learn abilities.
However, we could have been playing on the random mode. However, that would be anxiety increasing.
All right, now we're gonna do some.
Waiting.
Also, we're gonna manipulate the enemy AI in here a little bit.
You called?
So that they're always going on the right side, because we don't want them to go on the left
Here
side,
until the end.
because that's not cool.
Yeah, left isn't cool. It's sinister. Great, level 3.
All right. Yeah, so we're slowly going out of the tutorial chapters in here, and they're coming up on the first real challenge, so to say. Yeah, we're coming up on chapter 3. Chapter 3 is quite something. It is a chapter where stuff can very easily go wrong.
But why would that happen? As a note there, we are not actually saving properly. We're continuing without saving, and we do have some backup saves just in case some things do go wrong. Or it won't.
All right, so chapter 3. I am not really looking forward to it, but
Yes, here.
well,
So
I can
we're
fight.
moving that unit to the right there to basically try to goad them to that character. Where doing what we can here. While Floha is focusing on this one, I think we might have one donation to read. But we'll find out.
Yes, we do have a donation to read. It's sadly not from a green-haired person. It is, however, from someone called Dragon Sister that donates $10 and just says good luck. And sometimes, yeah, you just need some good luck in your life. So thank you so much for those generous $10 donation. And I do want to remind everyone that after this run, we do have Ranko coming up with their own bid war. And this donation actually put these $10 towards Kirara's uniform for the Ranko game. So if you want to see any of the other options, or you just want to make sure that this outfit is selected, make sure to get your donations in during this run, guys. It's helping a good cause, so why not?
We did it.
Yeah.
oh my
went
god.
well.
I just want to say that was actually really good RNG there. It is not unlikely to die in this chapter. That's why I was kind of, kind of worried of it. But hey, we did it.
No worries, no worries.
Yeah.
So easy. Easy every time.
So the main anxiety for this run is the fact that we focus on using counterattacks to defeat them during the enemy's turn. So we optimize game actions. The anxiety part about that is with a counter, they have to hit you first, or we can potentially avoid it using our avoidance stat, which is something we'll be increasing throughout the run until it goes to 0. More on that later. Yeah. So we're now in chapter 4. We do have some notes throughout the run just to ensure we're changing through the rings correctly, and so we're buying the right items, making sure everything goes as perfect. It's a relatively long run with a lot of complex moving parts that if you could miss one thing, it'll make a level routing a lot harder.
Yeah.
So we'll
Yeah.
be seeing something relatively interesting in this level.
Lord Sigurd!
Yeah, so first off, we're getting, oh, I forgot something.
Ooh.
Whoops. First off, we're getting a new emblem ring in here, Sigurd. When engaging with Sigurd, we get +5 movement. Considering we currently only have 4 movement, that is definitely quite the increase in movement.
Over 100%.
Yeah.
And there is a special thing we can do when we have an increased movement character, which you'll be seeing shortly.
Yeah, it is important to say that the upcoming trick only works if
Wait.
the stat goes up. And in this case, when you go into the...
No, like this. Wait, no, I just confused myself. No, should be like this.
Okay.
So if a movement stat increases during the engage, you can do a very interesting trick, which you will see coming up soon.
Whatever you say.
I am ready to serve.
Okay. There we go.
Hey! The slingshot glitch. So we're not meant to be over there right now, but we are, and therefore saving a bunch of time. Because there'll be some missions where we have to defeat just one enemy, whereas there's other missions where we have to defeat all or get to a certain point. This one, we just have to eliminate one specific enemy, and therefore we will win.
Yeah. Could I actually, for tag, could I actually get the game a little bit lower on my end? I think it's a little loud. Thank you.
Problem, Tech says, behind the scenes. Didn't hear anything, but that's fine.
I'm sure they're on it.
I'm sure. The game's just louder now.
Sec.
There we go.
There.
Sigurd.
There we go.
Yeah, menuing is hard.
Yes, sometimes it very much is. We just gained 10 grand. Love money.
And also welcome to RPG speedruns, where you have to do a lot of menu.
Yeah. Menuing is indeed very important in this game.
That's one of the first instances where we saw the overworld map. We'll be traveling through various nodes of this overworld map. Of course, you will be unlocking other missions. However, other missions.
Who cares about them?
Yeah.
We just want to get through the game as fast as possible.
Right.
Your steward's
Ah.
ready.
I'm all set.
Come on.
My will is firm. All right.
Where are you going? Yeah, there we
There
go.
we go. So if you didn't see there is a door between where we were and where we are, and we're now ahead of that.
Alright. So we're now coming up on bosses that have multiple health bars.
And we're abusing some other characters we have in our party to drop a nuke, as it were.
Our foes are strong.
Why are you over there?
Perfect, that was one health bar down.
Yep.
If I can, I shall.
Lovely, there we go.
Yeah. It's also mostly important to make sure with which weapon you're attacking. I had to make sure that I'm attacking with the sword in here, so that I break the boss and do not get hit on the counterattack.
Yeah, and what is important to mention, you have this so-called triangle system. So Floa will mostly use the dagger or the sword, so that he's not getting counterattacked. Well, so that he's not getting killed. To be more precise.
Understood.
Lady Celica!
All right. I think now would be a good time for another donation.
Did you know the weapon triangle is based on rock, paper, scissors?
Are you ready?
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors. Ah! I have now been broken.
I should have done that. Got that.
All right, and now for the actual donation. We have $20 from Pickastrov that says, "Not much more to say than good luck to Flow. For what it's worth, I shall hope for you to get the best Est RNG during your run." Tricrow did say that was how English works, correct?
It is.
Thank you so much for that generous donation.
Hello, I am not an English professor, however.
However, I'm curious about that part.
Silence.
Go ahead.
So yeah,
Okay.
in this mission we have like a set path, and we only use 2 characters. So we will rush through that path with those 2 characters to finish it as soon as possible. And
Here until the end.
Because this is where we get first shown Fog of War, and we can't see everything that's kind of going on the map. So we're slowly progressing through the level quickly.
Yeah. All right.
Cool.
Oh,
Cool.
I did not want to go on to the convoy there.
So you might be wondering what's going on. It might seem a bit jumpy at times. That's because we're skipping all the animations and the enemy, well, not skipping the enemy turns, but the actions of the enemy turns are playing out and we're skipping them. So we can just see the after effects and not worry about it. So we've used that character's special ability to put herself down to 1 health and put our main character back up to full, which is useful because we were dying before.
Yeah. Now you might know putting one of your characters out there with just 1 HP, with like all the enemies in here is kind of a bad idea. But don't worry about it. The enemies don't even care about her.
Due to the magic triangle attack.
Okay. And yeah. Now we're gonna prepare for the next chapter. While we're doing that, Lador, do you have anything to say?
I do. The earlier donation I said from Pickastrov, I kind of forgot to mention something important there. You see, he put those $20 towards our bid war later on during the day, which is for the Final Fantasy III naming bid war. And his $20 donation actually made Buckethead take the lead. So it's right now in the lead with $52 over Coco at $50. So if you want to change that order a bit or just, throw something new into the mix, feel free to donate for that as well. And while I'm here anyway, an anonymous has donated $20. No comment, but we appreciate you very, very much. Thank you for helping us in the fight against Alzheimer's.
All right. Now we're coming up on the next chapter.
7.
And thank you.
You are?
you know how to count. I'm proud of you.
7.
And
7.
for all From fans, please look away for a few seconds. This might get ugly.
I'm sure nothing could possibly go wrong. And see, nothing has gone wrong.
Nothing has gone wrong.
Nothing has gone
Nothing has gone wrong. This is exactly what's supposed to happen.
Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we sent one of the characters on the front, and now we aggroed all of the units we wanted to aggro, especially the boss. And so instead of moving to the boss is coming over and is now angry.
So yes, it very much helps when we don't have to move and they can move to us. Convenient.
Yeah.
We'll be using this at quite a few other times during the run as well.
Yeah. And as you can see, most of the times the condition to win the battle is to mostly defeat a specific unit or the leader. And in this case, since we triggered the leader to come over to us, we can basically kill them faster without doing a lot of work or doing certain tactics. Like in other maps, as you have seen, we need to do specific movements to manipulate the AI and hope for RNG. And in other maps, it's just trigger the AI to come to you, and then you have always like a set strategy.
Yeah. Actually, really interesting that Lapis did not die here. She has a very high chance to die here. Oh well. Lapis fans get to enjoy her. Well, not that we do anything with her in the run. But anyways.
Yeah, all of these different characters have certain classes and special abilities attached to those classes, and we're going to utilize certain classes throughout the run to manipulate certain fights in a convenient way. However, we are mainly focusing on our main character, who is a good dragon. In fact, they're a divine dragon.
Yeah, he's divine even.
Well, eventually. Not yet.
Soon, TM.
Soon. Yeah. Yeah, so chapter 8. I slowly gotta make sure how much XP I have.
Yes.
I think I am not where I want to be regarding my XP, which is kind of not so good, but there are ways to mitigate that.
Yes, as long as we've planned for it. So we do want to be level 11. Level 10 is the important point where we can upgrade our class to the Divine Dragon and then to something else.
No, wow, damn it.
Oops.
I'm ready.
That was the wrong unit.
And hello, nice to see you.
All right.
You're just now getting level 10. Yeah, you're not where I want you to be.
Okay, so what are the backup strats that we're going to employ? Okay, yep, good idea. Sorry, I do apologize.
I'll manage.
Nope, that was not the guy that I wanted to attack.
So luckily we have an ability to rewind time in this game, which might sound quite powerful. However, the RNG seed is technically like set. So if we hit the same character over and over again, the same result will occur, unless we change the action of that. So we're using bows on the flying unit because it's optimal and deals good.
Yeah.
Deals with it.
Remember the rock, paper, scissors system? It's basically that.
Oh, rock, paper, scissors. The fun thing is you can't see it.
Yeah. Wait, should we do it like this?
Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Ah. I am lost in a sea of time.
All right.
Okay. We're moving on to chapter 9.
Yes, indeed.
Lovely. And how are we doing about XP?
We're good enough to like do the backup that we have. There are multiple backups that we can use, but yeah. First off, we got to go to the Somnial. The Somnial is sort of our hub, so to say, and we can do certain things from here. For example, we can donate.
Donate your money.
Speaking of donate, that is what you could do as well. And I see there is actually a donation.
Did you know that flying units is weak to bow units? I'm gonna keep giving you trivia throughout this run. I love this game to bits. But speaking of donating, as he's donating to the best country in my opinion in the game, we are getting $5 from YTP Renewed that says, I'm usually not into RPGs, but I will give this game credit for at least one good thing thus far. The cutesy anime-esque aesthetic of its characters. You can't go wrong with cute and colorful. And I wish more games went for that sort of aesthetic. Yeah, I agree. I love all aesthetic to be
Let's
fair,
have a good
but
match.
more cutesy stuff is always
I am
welcome.
Leaf of Leon's
Don't you guys agree?
I will be your partner.
Somehow I won.
So we are. So we just skip the actual fights then.
Yeah.
So in this case, it is important that we get a certain, or like we have the inheritance mechanic. So now we're going to be a dodge tank.
That.
Yeah, and avoid. There you go. And that's gonna help us to basically be pretty overpowered with our main character, and we're gonna use that later on with another skill where we're gonna change classes, but that's where we're gonna get later. Also, when we did the donation thing, we also increase our minerals that we're getting. Not sure if it was important. I think it was for one mechanic later on, but we'll see.
Yes.
To upgrade our
Yeah, for the
dagger.
upgrade.
Yeah. And just like that, you can donate to us to continue getting speedrun content.
All right. So we get some more stuff here to do before we actually start the chapter. We gotta get some. We gotta buy some stuff, and I see that we have one more donation.
Let's go for that now.
Hi.
Hi there.
Hi.
Hi.
I didn't have time to prepare another random fact.
Well.
So the random fact this time is who's the cutest.
Okay.
Ooh.
Anyway.
Anyway, the donation, right. We have $10 from Measil that says, leaving for ESA soon. Hyped for the event and meeting everyone. Good luck towards all the runners and volunteers. You're all awesome. No, you are awesome for donating towards a really good cause. Thank you so much for that generous $10 donation.
So during that shopping trip we bought several tonics. This will increase our stats throughout the game, and stats are good.
Yeah.
Full stop, yeah. We're using some teleports here to move around the map optimally.
Yeah. This is gonna be one of the strategies will see happen a lot from now on, where we're gonna warp one of the characters over to just increase the space to the enemy or to the boss or a certain character and just to defeat them. There's gonna be another mechanic later on which will allow us to do an extra turn, but we'll get there later on.
Dancing all night long.
I'll do my best.
Great, that was that enemy gone.
Yep. And as you might have seen, we have reached level 11 with Lampfire.
Which, in the notes, is good.
Yeah. So,
Important note.
yeah, important. It's marked in red on my notes, meaning it's probably important.
It is required.
Remember the increase in minerals you get from donating? This is where you get that. So we got like 100, what was it, 420 iron ingots?
And,
And-
28.
28 steel, and we need that to upgrade one of the daggers. So
To improve our weaponry. And we'll be able to use that weapon because we'll be changing class in a minute to the Wolf Rider, I believe.
yes. Why do we change to the Wolf Rider?
Well, because it has high avoidance and higher movement stat.
Exactly.
And the fun thing about movement stat,
Welcome.
it allows you to move
Here's how the
more.
smithy works.
Dang.
Oh.
Dang.
Ah, tempting.
Dang. Oh. Nope.
And we're making this a holy dagger for a reason I'm not actually too sure. Do you know?
No.
Okay.
Well, the reason basically is it gives us, it basically increases
be
all
here.
of our stats.
I mean, and that's a great idea.
Stats are always good.
Whoops, I was supposed to still have them. Oh well, we can get them later back
So-
on again. Oops.
So now we're using the tonic for the next map, or for the next fight. The tonics only work for one fight, so that is important to note. So we don't keep the stats for the upcoming fights, but for the next one it's important. And yeah, as we said, there's the change in class, so we're becoming a Wolf Rider.
Heck yeah, we're gonna get a dog.
Well, first we become Divine Dragon, I guess,
Yeah.
Yes.
and get a lot of stats.
Then we're changing class to
There's
Wolf
the wolf.
Knight.
Hey.
Hey,
What's the wolf's name?
I don't know.
Bob.
Bob. Hi, Bob.
Bob. And you know, the most important thing is our Landfair now has a cute ponytail. That's like the most important thing, obviously.
What's the ponytail's name? Bob.
We can go with that, I guess.
Canon. It is canon.
Yeah.
All right. So we're proceeding to the actual fight soon.
Yes, indeed.
Lovely.
Yeah, so
Are
after
you
all the
destiny?
preparation, there's more preparation. So
Heck yeah! Woo!
Yes. Gotta love me all that preparation.
well, that is strategy games for you.
Can't cook a good meal without preparation, and I'm hungry.
You can just throw everything in one pot. Speed run.
Yeah, and that's got a hot pot.
True. That's
Well, kind of. Not necessarily. Okay, so we
you did the equipment, right?
Yes.
Okay. Don't forget the boots.
We're a little bit early for that.
yeah, that's a little bit late.
Oh wait, sorry. Wrong map. Never mind.
So we're using this teleport here. So since we teleported to an odd location, we actually spawned like, slightly further to the left and pick up the item in that chest, which is a good item.
Yeah. We only need that item, so we sacrificed one of our units to get that item, and now we just do the usual stuff.
The usual stuff.
The rewarp.
Something that we didn't even talk about yet is
There we go.
the rewarp staff. Together with Micaiah, because Micaiah allows us, gives us one more area of effect, gives us range of one more area of effect in here. with staves.
Be fun.
Oh well, we're better. And
good.
so normally the rewarp staff only goes onto yourself, on your own unit. So add that to that one area of effect, so we get like ourselves plus like all of the units surrounding us.
And therefore we can kind of break things a little bit by getting into places we shouldn't have, because we teleported it through a gate there, which we would have had to do a lot of things to open beforehand. We obtained the Master Seal. Chapter complete. Alright, so chapter 11 shouldn't be too bad. You might have like a 1% of dying, but what could possibly... I mean, that's just 1%.
It's 1%, right?
1%.
It's 1%.
1%.
In a marathon run.
Yeah.
What could possibly go
There's
wrong?
no need to heal at this
What
point.
could possibly go wrong?
The basics.
Here goes.
Here it goes.
Yeah, so this is also one of the missions where we actually don't have to fight. We just have to escape. So what we're gonna do is just move as fast as possible to the bottom of the map and yeah, just skip some turns and hope that we're not dying. But hey, remember, we're going for full avoidance, so we're a very tanky avoidance knight, so...
So please don't talk to me. Ooh,
Alright. Get some more recruitments in here.
lovely.
Amazing.
So the unfortunate part about this soon is we're going to lose all our bonds, our rings soon, if not already.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did lose them
Yeah,
already.
we already lost them.
I can't believe it.
Yeah. Yeah, you didn't even see it.
Yeah, because we skipped it.
See, the enemies are so sneaky. They just steal them without us even noticing.
Where are my rings gone? I'm married.
Oh no!
For clarity, I'm not married.
But I am.
Oh no! Luckily, you still have that ring.
Gives me stats plus 10 for everything.
Yeah!
Let's go.
Through the power of love. I hope.
Is this a card game? that was the first thing which popped up in my head.
Of course, of course. Yeah, because we keep a card in the ring and just pull it out.
Activated by trap card.
Just unfold it 1 second. Alright, going through some menuing, going on to chapter 12. There's not too many complicated things we're doing in this chapter, I hope. But we'll get that.
Yeah, the chapter in itself is not all that complicated. However, this is one of the chapters where we have to route all enemies again.
Ah yes, the desert level. So this has quicksand in it, and do you want to tell us about quicksand?
I can fight.
It removes your movement, so you better not stand in it.
And what do we like to do? Move. Until we decide to wait and stand still all the time.
I relish a taste.
Alright. Yep. Not yet.
There, perfect. Because there's also the blue spots right there, which
No
this
mistakes.
on the map. All right. Moving here down there and eating that with go.
Yeah, well, we're actually gonna be one short now because I forgot to move
character.
once. Yeah.
Yeah, because
we
we're skipping ahead and around so constantly, it's hard to constantly reassess and remember to do every single movement. But we've done.
It's still fine. It's a bit time loss, but it's okay. Yeah, as you can see in this map, it was about defeating every enemy. So if you do certain positions, you can end it in only 3 rounds, but not a big deal.
Exactly. So moving on to 13, the best number.
Alright, we got another fog map coming up. Who doesn't love themselves some fog?
Yeah, I love to not see. All right, unlocking some missions that we will never see in the speedrun. Unless there's a all stages speedrun, which I imagine will take longer, much longer. What?
I don't think it's that much longer.
Fair enough. I suppose we're doing a lot of the stages already, so. All stages, hard difficulties.
I mean, it would probably, I mean, that's like 12 maps, but like most of them don't take that long.
Great, so we're unselecting most of the units here again. And there we go.
Give
first
me a target.
here, we're
As
just
you
moving
wish, Divine
Zelkov
One.
here so we can basically reveal this tile here, so that we can warp here,
And then,
and we can go here.
Here goes.
Verily.
And we
I'm
move
your knight to command.
Baron down here.
perfect. In the meantime, do we have any fun facts to be
Fine by me.
described? We just destroyed a wall.
Did you know that if you use the item torch, it will light up a bit of the fog?
Hey.
And it'll light up your life.
Oh damn.
And
Speaking of torches, look
Whoa.
at this.
I see so much now. What is it? The rain is gone. You can see all the obstacles in our way.
Oh well, we're Penat.
Level 7.
I love how someone dies and like, oh, level up.
Yeah! Well, it's the fact that we deal most of our damage on their turn, so...
Yeah.
and luckily we're skipping most of the enemy turn, so... it's quite optimal and quite quick.
Yeah.
A lot of the time we're just having to move to the location for them to
Here's
attack
how you-
us, and then...
Okay, we might be lucky here actually.
I love being lucky.
Oh nice.
Hey.
Nice.
Chimera did not die. That's really cool because that's a time save again.
Because you don't need to see.
Yeah, I don't need to
death
see the
dial.
animation of her dying. That's a time save.
Perfect. Okay, so moving on to chapter 14 now. Going to do some inventory management and just before the fight. Swapping around some rings to Ike, and now Ike means we don't avoid anymore.
Yeah. So Ike's ability is that your avoidance goes to 0. However, all the damage you receive is halved. So you're getting less damage.
Which is quite convenient now and later on.
There are gonna be certain strats where we'll need to rely on that.
I suppose there's always the interesting decision of, do you want a 100% chance to take 50% damage, or do you want a 50% chance to get them to miss you and take 0 damage?
All right, this chapter is also very interesting. We gotta do some preps in here. So, first off, we
Take Ivy.
this and want a rewarp, and also important is that we upgrade Ivy's class.
A lindworm, the favorite chocolate. We now have a little dragon thing. Well, worm. Wyvern.
We're deselecting all the units we don't need.
And now we can continue on with the fight. And we need to make sure we collect the boots in this level.
Yes, indeed.
This is the boots level. Huh.
This is the boots level.
That's the boots.
And
All is
what do the
set.
boots do? Boots increase your fashion stat and let you move quicker.
Also, this is the super duper sniper. He can now snipe through the entire map, so he has the ability that he has a range plus
No
10,
mistakes.
but when the engage mode is happening, he gets another plus 10, so he can just snipe everyone on the map.
So
Oh, I forgot something in here. Well, it's not that fine, actually. We get a rebind again to the last round.
that's perfectly fine. You know, as
Yes.
a
This guy over here does a lot of damage. However, he's got a blade weapon, and blade weapons always attack last. Which means that if they're attacking me in enemy phase, I get to attack them first. So they won't be attacking me.
perfect.
So I won't take damage, basically.
And now that we've redone that, are we going to remember to pick the books? Oops. I got one thing for me. We just need to remind you for one thing.
Yes, I tend to forget about the boots in here, and they are really important for upcoming chapters.
Right, well, we're finishing off this level and getting the boots. Do we have another fun fact and donation?
Did you know that you're more likely to hit a 2% critical hit than a 30% critical hit?
Yes,
Everyone that's played any Fire Emblem game can agree to this.
Because 2 is higher than 30.
Yes. And now for our actual donation. We have $25 from Gaming Poet that says, a huge thank you to the tech crew who keeps things looking so great, as well as the runners, commentators and the hosts who urge us to help find a cure for Alzheimer's and getting those donations in. Thank you so much for that generous donation, and that has gone towards upgrade to whip only for the Castlevania run. And if I take a little peek here, it's right now at $390 out of the 1,000 we need. So we do want to see it met. Make sure to get those donations in.
Damn it!
Oh.
I was gonna risk it. No, did not work out. Too bad. All right, I need to heal up.
So the convoy essentially lets us swap out an item with our grand inventory, and we're getting a healing item just to be safe, shall we say. Because we know we're going to die.
We can change the past,
Change the future.
but first the past too.
Yeah, but the different past will give you a different future.
That is true.
Big brain. Or a different past will give you a different present. Alternate timelines. I've speedrun 5D chess.
I like that game.
It's a good game. It's a good game.
I won a game and I have no idea why.
Yeah, because you checkmated their king in the past and the alternate dimension,
yes.
+2.
Yeah. And I just had 4 queens in the past, and that's how I won. that's all I remember.
Sounds about right.
All right. Good thing that we got the boots in here.
Yep. We're going to do some more preparations. We've already changed the ring, I believe. Giving Ella Ike instead, which now we don't have any avoidance for our main character. However, we do good.
All right.
So now we become a proper tank. Just tank everything.
Inventory.
So we're going to do several bits of inventory management, storing pretty much everything. However, we're going to take this and
Getting some extra stats in.
there we go.
You are Hortensia. Thank you.
There we go.
this.
Fracture and take
And
warp.
Take this.
Warp. Sorry.
And then we need to buy some more stuff.
Yeah. So in this map, it's gonna be different. Now we don't have to leave this map with our main character, but with a side character. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna clear the path with our main character, and then set up everything to send that one specific unit to the end of a level.
So we have more destructible terrain here. We're going through various parts of the level. We also have miasma in this level. Now, what's cool about
Yes.
miasma? Nothing. They increase the enemy stats when they're in it and decrease our stats, but it can be burnt with fire.
Yes. Also, as you can see, you only see a portion of a map, and that is like kind of like the fog of war mechanic once again. Once you destroy the door, you see the next part, and we're also gonna use that to later on do certain warp strikes.
Hey, hey,
At least the music's good.
hey.
Upside.
Oop. There we go.
Yeah, also the character we're getting now and we're gonna use later is a dancer, and the dancer mechanic is very special, which yeah, okay. Oh, because of your dance move inspired me, so I can talk again. So,
Exactly. Yeah, please go again.
so how it works is basically once you have finished your action with your character, they normally are in this end of turn state. However, if you send a dancer to that unit and they dance for you, they can use another action again while the dancer is like finished with their turn.
I am reinvigorated. I must move again.
Yes, and that allows us to later on do either more movement or to do more attacks, which we will use both, but you will see that later on.
And
So-
specifically later on, we'll have more warps as well, so we might be able to warp multiple times in a row, teleporting our
Our
units
foes are
basically
strong.
entirely across the map.
Yeah. So right now we're just going to cross over
stage is
on the
mine.
way over. We're gonna place our dancer on a certain spot. So once we see the next part of the map, we can immediately warp him over and then just leave the level.
We've demolished it. Perfect.
Yep. Warp.
Here you are. And
Up.
engage.
I actually didn't. Oh well.
Oh yeah, and also we're putting a wall of ice to block the enemy movement so we don't die, and after that we can leave.
Perfect.
That.
Let
There.
the show begin.
And bye.
See ya.
Lovely. Good job.
All right. So we've got another fun chapter coming up.
A cool number.
In the meantime, Lador, do you have any other fun fact for us?
Did you know that armored units are weak against magic users?
That's because magic gets in all the little arm bits.
Damn, we have a tank. That's not good.
Oh no. A fun fact about chapter 16. 16 is a cool number.
Thank you.
Accepted.
Correct.
But do you know what's even cooler than 16?
Deselecting all except 3 characters.
No, 17. But that's also pretty cool.
I mean-
thought I'm the father here.
Well, I mean, technically 17 is warmer than 16 in temperature.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
I'm not wrong. However, emotionally, I'm not right.
Is it already time for those dead jokes at this time?
I don't know. I don't have a watch.
Me neither.
Don't worry. I think it's 47 past midnight. Wait.
All right, bye.
Wait, we're incredibly behind schedule. Oh no.
Oh no.
Grace and skill.
Okay, so we just defeated the big boy.
Yeah. Big boy beam.
Okay.
Gun is good. Tapping.
From now on, we will see
Warp.
a lot of those dragons coming up, but no big deal. They're just big.
Yes.
They're just big, yeah.
I
And
can
hit a
fight.
bigger hitbox. Easy. Oh. I love when the music gets intense for like 5 seconds. And now we're back to being chill. Not
Alright.
bad. 15.
So,
5 plus 10.
Here until the end.
Oops, we're going here. And now we're gonna fall back with all of our other units.
So that rather than having to command them individually, we're using the automatic commands to just use the AI to kind of go away, please, or kind of go attack, or whichever one we choose.
I can still do this.
You're safe here, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, easy.
never been more safe.
Yeah.
I'll do my
I
best.
just had to check on that, because she tends to die in here if you don't fall back again, but oh, wait. Oh well, that's fine.
No.
We did it.
Easy.
So we're skipping chapter 17. Oh, no, not quite.
Not quite.
Uh,
But while we are heading for chapter 17, Lador, is there anything that you want to say?
Did you know that this game actually has a bad ending?
Oh yeah, indeed.
You can
We do.
only get it if you lose to the villain in the final chapter of the game. It's a cutscene and everything. It's great. You should watch it at least once.
However, we will not be doing that today. I don't believe.
No.
Is there a category for bad ending?
No.
Okay, that would be amusing. If the whole point of the run is to get to the final boss and then lose. I'd love to see it. Next ESA, we'll have to do it.
Yeah, I actually want to know it now too.
So how much do we have to donate to get the bad ending first, and then go to the good ending?
Yeah, I cannot
4.
set a value for that right now. I'm
So
sorry to
if
say.
we go up to 10 grand during this run,
Okay. Yeah, sure. You know what? Sure.
Let's agree
Sure.
on that.
do one save, go to the other
All
backup
right.
save, and then
All right, so this map is special. We're gonna only select our main character, and there are 6 bosses, and we need to defeat all of them.
So since there's so much going on, we're actually going to be goading and manipulating enemies to follow us, so we bring them all together. And since we're just constantly comboing, attacking everyone, or counter-attacking everyone, we basically need to heal a bunch. So we will be using several healing items throughout this level.
Yeah.
Luckily, since we are defeating everyone, we are increasing our level quite rapidly.
Yeah, however, level ups also cost time.
Yes, however, I mean, they're increased stats.
I just wanted to say about the stats.
Stats.
So luckily
We've got
we're
52
gonna
health
cap
now.
at luckily we're gonna cap at
Our
level
foes are
20.
strong.
Because that is the level cap.
Yep.
And all right.
Making
heal up
sure.
again.
Yep. Okay, so this is a cool level because it's got fire in it,
Here goes.
and this is Fire Emblem, so we're going to real represent the series. This is how we know it's a mainline game in the series.
Is this
If we
That's not cool.
Okay, we'll just go back a little bit. Okay. Okay, so that's 1 health bar down.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
No,
Okay. Perfect. 20. There we go. Finally got to that cap.
Okay, there we go.
I'll never yield.
What the heck is Veil?
Never give up.
There she is. All right.
And
Get a heal again.
yeah.
Here until
All right,
the
here
end.
we go.
Fine. There we go.
Easy.
It's never been more not easy ever. There we go. That's 17 done.
Yeah.
So we'll be changing around a lot of the rings here.
Yeah, so now we got back the rings, and so we're gonna use all of them. Well, not all of them.
Well,
Some of them.
4 of them.
Some of them. Ah. All right. So We're gonna be doing our setup here for the next few chapters. So,
Sigurd.
I am ready.
Back to Sigurd.
whoops.
Up. Then
That is who I want.
Lilith.
I'm ready.
Life, Ivy and Leif.
I know that character.
Leave it to me.
Huh? Leave it to you. Know that character. Haha.
Corin.
I believe in you.
Is that the one from Smash Bros? Wow. I'm
It's my
sorry.
favorite character.
I mean, yeah, we could have said that a lot earlier, I'm sure. Well, from the very first mission, yeah.
Yeah.
We had to build up the joke. It's
Yeah. I feel like I recognize that character from some.
You know, actually,
Fighting game.
actually thinking about it.
Yeah.
How many? I think there's like 4 or 5 emblems at least in Smash.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I don't have the exact number on top of my head.
Well, I mean, it counts.
It's a few.
It depends if you count all the reskins. Don't worry, I'm sure that'll be the next fun fact. Now we're on boats,
goes.
and the cool thing about boats is that usually you don't have them all wrapped together like this.
How cute am I?
Oh, very cute.
With perfect poise.
So we're now using Goddess Dance, and that's really good.
because it gives you buffs.
Exactly, and we love buff.
Hey, we got a speed wing. All right.
So-
Also, we got Sigurd back now, which is really good.
So now we can move a ton all the way starboard to the forecastle of the ship. Wait, no, is that the back of the ship? No. What? That's definitely the... Anyway.
And done.
Okay, this is another level where we'll take a fewer amount of characters in to be slightly more optimal.
Yeah,
Because, of
it's-
course, the less characters we have to deal with, the less random variants of, oh, we've just left that character there, will occur. Alright, while we're moving through this, I'm sure we have the correct numbers for how many Fire Emblem characters are in Smash, along with a donation. So I'm sure we can learn the interesting information right now, or 2 seconds from now.
Did you know that if I count correctly, now I forgot the number because you've been talking in my ear all this time. Should be 6 characters.
Oh, damn.
Byleth, Marv, Corin, Lucina, Roy, and Ike. However, if you count the Engage DLC, then Robin and Chrom is included in that list, making it instead 8.
Ay caramba.
Okay.
Perfect. And should we have that donation as well? I'm sorry.
Absolutely. I just wanted to make sure, I wasn't, talking too much, but we can throw that donation out. We have $10 from Pikastrof. Here is
Give me
totally the 10 grand to see the band ending. This
Thank you.
absolutely isn't just $10. I swear. But who
will
knows?
obey.
If we were to get a legendary donation train to get us to 10,000, it would be nice, wouldn't
I'll
it?
do my best.
Right?
Wouldn't that be nice?
Wouldn't that be nice indeed?
So we're doing some more fun things here. Reusing that strategy of aggroing the final boss to get them to
Come
come
and face
over
me.
here. Get over
The
here.
stage is mine.
Yeah, and here we can see the dancing mechanic.
Up.
And also, for this map, we have a cannon, as you can see, and it can spread some fire. This is gonna be useful for the end boss, since they have a mechanic that they can't die if they have less than 75% or something. I can't remember the number anymore. But if you need to hit a certain threshold so that they can die, and the cannon fire will help later on as well.
Speaking of cannon fire, how about some more?
Woo! Fire! Fire!
I love how we just had the calm music and now we're like
It burns much
climatic
brighter.
again.
Yeah.
And the great thing about fire, it does burn away that miasma, so that's why we're able to slowly approach this situation going on here.
Yeah.
Level up.
Hey.
Master, level 2.
Our foes are strong.
Isn't level 2 at this point pretty low?
I don't know what you mean. 2 is a lot higher than 1.
I mean, it's an advanced class, so there's that.
Yeah, so it's effectively level 11 anyway. Interesting.
Okay.
Okay, good.
All right.
And some of the characters we just haven't been using for that times. Now that we have certain other things, we can use them again.
All right. Cool.
There we go. Good job.
Yeah. This run is going surprisingly well so far.
Yeah, nothing could possibly go wrong.
Don't do- I mean, I kind of jinxed it myself already, so.
Oh yeah. So the only way we can save this is through the jinx cry. No, anyway. So we're just changing around some rings again now, in preparation for the next fight. There we go.
All right, and I do see that we have another donation, however. Maybe it is paired with another fun fact.
Did you know, speaking of cannonballs, that L units can use the cannonball, but not all units can use the ballista. Only those that can wield a bow can use the ballista. That's my fun fact for now.
As well as Batista. Anyway, sorry.
$20 from Merrick that says, Fire Emblem changed my life, so I'm so delighted to see it being run at ESA. My deepest thanks to Floha, the commentary team, and the ESA staff for their collective hard work and dedication. Thank you so much for that lovely, lovely donation. We love to see it. I just want to do a quick update because this is going to be the final shout out for the next bid war, which is for choosing which outfit that's going to be used for the run for Ranko. That's coming right up after this. Right now we have a tie. It's between Kirara's uniform and Moeko's suit. Both are at $10. So we need to get some final donations here now during the final parts of the run to help us break this tie. Only you guys can do it, and it's for an amazing cause that is helping fight against Alzheimer's.
We just had another slingshot there. That was great. Good job.
And also at the start of a map, the enemy boss we needed to kill spawns at a random location, so we needed to figure out where he is. And
Yeah, he always spawns somewhere down there in the map, but you never know like where exactly he spawns. That's like I kind of was searching for him there.
And we found him. Gotcha. 50 grand. I love it. So we're in the final several chapters of this game now. And we've got lots of stuff to do.
Yeah. We get chapter 21 coming up.
And I'm sure nothing can go wrong in chapter 21.
No, chapter 21 is pretty easy as long as I do my setup correctly.
Here we go.
Also, another fact about the last map again. The enemy actually had 3 health bars. So we took out the first health bar. But the other 2 health bars, we both took out in enemy phase. Because he attacked us twice. Because he used a special move that lets him attack twice with like 50% power. However, that won't really do much. So, yeah.
double counter, double kill.
Wait for the triple counter. Okay. So we're selecting some very select units here to... Yes, so this is the level where things randomly spawn, if I'm correct. Unless it's not, then...
No, this is...
I'm just keeping you on your toes.
Just checking if the runner knows what he's doing.
Oh, you know what you're doing. Yeah, no, oh, sorry. This is where we're teleporting and then using the dancer to re-teleport our units further across the map. Hello.
Say hi to the boss.
Hi.
Come and face me.
Come and face me. Okay,
All
I
right.
get to. Lovely. Another health bar down. Back up.
All right,
full.
and now we're doing a goddess dance. We attack again.
Lovely. That's the next health bar down.
We do a normal dance.
Regular dance.
We attack again, and that's it.
Yeah.
There we go.
This is how you can win in one turn.
Even when the enemies have so many health bars, because we're just eliminating the whole health bar at once. So something Floha is doing to skip all the cutscenes is mashing a specific button on the controller, you're doing it very well.
Thank you.
I don't think I've
there
seen a
is-
single cutscene this whole run, so...
His thumb hurts.
Yeah. Yeah. Pressing the plus button on a Switch Pro controller for 1.5 hours is not very nice on your thumb. All right.
Aw.
Did you know that there's a lot of cutscenes? Here's my own fun fact.
I love how the music is playing and then like, oh, never mind, skip.
Actually, an actual fun fact in here would be... whoops. I
Oopsie.
forgot about something. That is my fun fact.
I
That is my
forgot
fun fact.
something. It's up to you to decide what I forgot. Everything.
There are so many cutscenes in here that if you just let them play and your Switch is set to automatically save, like power save, it like actually turns on the screensaver. That's how many cutscenes there are in here. Totally didn't happen to me in my casual playthrough or anything.
I not at all. Yeah. So
That's totally also not why I noticed.
we're using a bunch of tonics now.
Yeah, no, other stat boosts.
Yeah.
Here goes.
The stage is mine.
Alright. So this map can go very nice, but it can also go very wrong.
Mavier report.
And I'm hoping it will go very nice.
Oh, I know.
You know.
Where to?
Yeah, so in this map, we need to talk with certain NPCs, and we also have to defeat all of the enemies to progress. So what we're gonna do is we do certain setups to make sure that we defeat them all. And what can happen is that one of our own units dies, and so we need to backtrack a bit to defeat them. So let's see how things are going. And as I said, at some
hear you.
point, allies will spawn, and once they spawn, we need to talk with all of them to basically absorb them and they become yours. Something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't play the game.
And until we do collect them all, more enemies will be randomly
ready to
spawning
help.
throughout the mission. So since they're spawning, it means it won't necessarily be in a place where we can guarantee it'll work out. But we'll do our best. We have things that usually work out. Good, good. Okay.
Okay.
Next up.
Sorry if I'm a bit more quiet in here.
Oh,
I
no.
kinda need to
No worries, no
concentrate.
worries.
This is very much a level where you do need to concentrate.
There you go. There are the allies. I know we talk with them, and then they become yours.
Level up. I'm getting stronger.
That's very nice.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Go here, please.
All right.
Alright, we can just ignore all these guys with the Leer.
Perfect.
Just going.
Give them the silent treatment.
Yeah, we get a zoom.
Zoomies.
Count on me.
1, 2.
You over here.
Great, great. Yeah, this level went great. It seems.
I am ready.
I hope.
Alright, you get a heal. We have turn. Go over here. Oh wow.
Who?
That might not work out. Let's actually.
So a little unexpected, but at least we know that now and we can account for it.
There.
Perfect.
Okay. You talk to these guys. I need you up here. You're done already. Cool.
Reassessing the map because there is quite a
Name
large
my
map. We
target.
have to assess a lot of things at once.
Heal up just to make sure that character doesn't die.
Perfect.
I'll manage.
Yeah, this is fine.
Nom 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 and nom nom nom. Okay.
So what are you most looking forward to in terms of breakfast?
Speaking of breakfast, when is breakfast happening?
So it starts at 7, which is in 1 minute from now.
Floha, hurry! I'm hungry.
No, go! World record quick, please. So during this run, we actually found out a manip to skip the last 2 chapters so we can eat breakfast quicker. So we're using the rewind.
Oh
sorry.
boy.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll stop joking for a minute.
That's fine.
Okay.
Just gonna heal up.
In these characters.
Yeah, so normally we try to not heal up most of the times, just to go fast. And, well, as you can use the rewind function and you can see that it's not working, you need to heal up. So we just need to redo all of the movement, unfortunately, but, well, at least we know now that we won't die.
Exactly.
Alright. Yeah, this is fine.
Okay, good. Lovely.
Okay, cool. Should be done.
Nice.
Yes. Final
Easy.
ring. Good job. And that is one of the more complicated missions in the thing. And now we have a lot of ring changes since we just got a bunch of rings.
Yeah. And like all our setup has been destroyed. We like need to redo it.
Gotta catch them all.
Yeah.
Emblem rings.
So now we're playing Pokemon with Fire Emblem characters.
Gotta catch all the rings.
Okay, so got Alia with Roy.
Roy,
I'm with you.
There we go. And Sigurd.
Sir Sigurd.
And Marth.
Wait a sec. There we go. No.
There we go. Yep.
Understood. Lady Celica. Leaf. I am ready.
Oh, you're not. You're Marin. Thank you.
There we go.
Sir Byleth.
There we go.
Perfect, yeah. See, a lot of rings to deal with. Doing a few overworld stuff as well here now.
We can do. Yeah,
Yeah?
we can do it now already. I usually do it later, but doesn't matter. Gotta get a support combo in here.
Yeah. So those are conversations that we can have throughout the game which we are not talking about. They're private conversations.
Yeah.
Wow, Sonic Lego set. Cool. Donate to it. to get.
I was wondering, what are you seeing? But now I see
I
it too.
Okay.
Okay, we're doing some
Pod select.
stuff
There
in
we go.
here.
One
Lava.
character,
I can fight.
one character to defeat them all.
And another slingshot. There we go.
Nope,
Ah,
that's
We didn't
wrong.
do it.
Whoops.
Alas, unless we can just retry. Just while you're retrying that, I believe this is the level with meteors and things coming down to attack us. Unless it isn't, which it's not.
There we go.
There we go.
nice.
Yeah, that's where it's supposed to be.
Ah, yes, those purple regions. Makes sense. One health bar down.
Yeah, now we're literally just waiting for the enemy to go down. We're gonna attack them, they're gonna attack us. So, yeah.
And then they'll be defeated. As was inevitable.
You might think
Oh,
that
damn it.
countering might be a bit broken in this game.
However, it is. Lovely.
Let's go.
So the only real preparation we have to do for this movement here, when we're setting up our characters, is to move one of the characters to the bottom tile of the top group. I believe, if that is yes. I can
That
read.
is correct indeed. Good job.
Thank you.
That was a high delay.
And that's what's known as a comedic delay.
There's a delay.
Yes.
There's a delay.
Deja vu. All right, here's the next level.
All right.
There we go.
Anything for you.
Oh,
Here
thank
goes.
you.
The choice is yours.
What are we
Where
choosing?
to?
I don't know. You tell me.
I think
Breakfast.
I'll first choose yogurt. Yeah, I'll go in there as well. I've been enjoying the vanilla yogurt at this hotel. Great thing about staying at this hotel, when you should come to the venue, is you do get free breakfast from 7 to 11.
That.
There's also bacon, sausages, eggs, melon, watermelon,
Dang.
the nicest croissant.
I can do this.
Well, surprisingly good. Various breads, cheeses, other fruit. Okay, and there's a health bug down.
Don't worry about me.
I've been talking about the game this entire time, don't worry. So of course I'm using Goddess Stance to increase our stats, get us to move again.
Yeah, so something that I didn't even talk about yet
Yeah.
is Engage Plus. Because wonder, oh wonder, story reasons, and now we're an Emblem ourselves.
Yay! So we connect to ourselves.
And you know what? You know how we're called?
What are we called?
We are the Fire Emblem.
Whoa! Roll credits. Wait.
Hang on, isn't that how the game is called?
Yeah, that's the name of the game. So we've got to engage the fire emblem of ourselves.
So you wear yourself, or how does it work?
So
Isn't that then infinite?
So it's where you, it's like Yomunga, where you like the tail, you gotta eat the tail, and so you're continuously going of the snake. Yeah.
I love loading screens.
Yeah,
They're so
they're
fun.
great. I'm very familiar with Sonic 06.
Devoted to you. I'll do my best.
There we go.
We need to stall here for a turn so that we can do the setup correctly.
My turn.
And we can rewarp again. So I already explained this rewarp mechanic. We just, due to Mikai's range, we can just,
The stage
we can
is
just
mine.
rewarp all of our units in here.
And then dance to make them be able to move again, and then rewarp them even closer.
Yeah, exactly.
Hello, boss. Oh, our
Turn me.
rewarp broke.
Oh no. Whatever are we gonna do now?
Not
Not
rewarp. Yeah. Hey, yeah.
I'm your knight to command.
However, we are going to goddess dance.
Level up.
Alright.
Tell me what to do.
You.
There we go.
And oops. Then we're gonna warp you.
So that's just a normal.
Imagine using a warp just to move a character away so that you can actually hit the end boss.
Alright, and we are now coming up on the final chapter, so Lador, this will be time for you to get your final fun facts in.
Did you
Search for something good.
Did you know that the Fire Emblem is in every game, but in different shapes and forms?
Wow. What's your yes? Stop there.
But also, I do want to have a message going on. I just want to do like one final shout out for the Ranko bid war that is about to close. The moment this run is over, we have to close that bid war. It's still a tie between Kirara's uniform and Moeko's suit. Any final like $5 or $10 donation that comes in right now during this chapter can easily snipe and give us a winner for that one. And you will help an amazing cause too. So please, please, please help us not have a tie there. It would be a bit awkward.
Final. Are you ready?
And we're exactly at well, it'd be great if we got at $6 because that would make it a slightly even number.
When we go for bad ending, right?
What? The bad ending? Yeah.
Bad ending. Okay, good.
We already missed the bad ending. No, of course not. No, of course not. So make sure you get your money in.
I mean, we can make a bad ending. Where's the switch?
Oh no, ESA went down.
Oh no.
Went down under. We're opening up in Australia. No, I'm not endorsed by ESA. I do not know anything.
I can fight.
All right, so there's one big boy here with 17 health bars and 17 packs of
Shall we
6
dance?
packs.
Yeah, so here, in the next coming phase, we're gonna use a certain strat. Like, there will be guards appearing who will protect the end boss, and normally you would need to do the phase multiple times. However, if you do a certain technique or way of defeating the boss, you can defeat him before the barrier comes up. But you will see in a moment.
And here
There you
is
go.
the dragon.
With a snake head.
Snake dragon. I think that's just a normal dragon.
Yeah.
Understood.
Okay.
But yeah, as you can see here are these guards. We need to take them down so that the barrier is going away. And then as said, like if you take down the health bar or if you take too many turns, the barrier will go up again and then you need to rinse and repeat. However, as I said, we will take down all of these guys who are protecting or putting that barrier up. And once they're down, we do a certain strat to defeat him in one turn.
Lovely.
Oh no, our warp staff broke. Whatever are we gonna do now?
Not warp.
Do we do the same joke?
When there's the same setup, you do the same joke. Because when you rewind time, you still get the same outcome in this game, so...
Also, we're playing an avoidance tank, so... See? Plus 10.
Plus 10?
Whoops.
Oopsie. So we're playing an avoidance tank. Plus 10?
Plus 10. There, that's better.
Plus 10.
Plus 10?
Plus 10. God damn it. And dagger.
So we're doing this fun action here where we're moving around the dagger, and the dagger is the one that's the strong weapon. So just pass the dagger around and stab.
Also, there's the dance mechanics, so once you use the dance, you can attack again.
Plus 10? Anyway, sorry. Okay.
Anything for you.
It's beating a dead horse.
Also, there's the dance mechanics.
I'll do my best.
Alright, time is coming up.
Okay. No, I won't say plus 10 again.
We gotta do one bond blast. And for good measure, we gotta turn on the animations again.
Yeah.
Hey.
And end our turn. Level up. Yeah.
Alright, look at the. We're gonna look at the animation.
Whoa.
Sleep now. Engage blast.
And then it only does 70 damage.
70.
Alright. And that is that.
Well, thank you from me.
Yeah, thank you from my side too. It's time for breakfast, I guess.
Heck yeah!
So, yeah, that's Fire Emblem Engage. I
That
hope.
was a great run.
Thank you.
Yeah, good job. Floha.
Yeah, I hope you liked what you saw. Yeah,
Aww.
we're gonna end on this beautiful picture. Yeah. If you want to see more Fire Emblem, I guess you can follow me at twitch.tv/Floha258. No, we don't want this cutscene. That's
Bad cutscene.
nobody needs that.
Copyright.
Yeah. I don't know. Thank you guys for commentating.
We're here for you.
Thank you everyone for watching, donating, and keep them coming, I guess.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for that amazing run, Floa. And for everyone at home, stay tuned because we do
actually, something I forgot to mention. This is actually a PB.
Oh yeah, nice!
Hey!
Sorry.
Now back to our regular schedule. Stay tuned, everyone. Next up, we do have Ranko Sugime's Longest Day coming up. Stay tuned for that.